Good morning. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to transplant my red deuce tomato seedlings, which are getting a little big in here, and putting them in bigger wells. Usually we plant them in the high tunnel the end of the first week in April at the latest, and at that point we will not put stakes in. This way, if it gets cold, we have room to put the cover over it in case it gets very cold at night. But right now, that's what I'm going to do. I have most of my tomato seedlings are getting pretty big, and I want to give them a little bit more room to grow. So I have a few of these trays left. I got like 5 of them left, so I'm going to do that today. And at least as far as the soil will take me, because that's all I have left. We'll probably be going up to Mast within a week or so to pick up more supplies for this summer, and hopefully our potato seeds. Our potatoes will be ready to be picked up also. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of soil in each one, because I want to bury those a little bit deeper into the soil so that they get a better root system. So hopefully they pop out easily. And these are red deuce. I'll put that tag back on there. Sometimes these little buggers are a little hard to pull out. There we go. So there it is. It's got a nice root system. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to put dirt around it. To have more of that stem under the dirt. These look pretty nice. Put that one in there. Let's get some more dirt. And then when I water them, the soil will settle down, so I'll probably put some more dirt in it after I think I put too much dirt in some of these wells. That will give them a little bit more room to grow. And like I said, we plant everything in the high tunnel between the 1st and hopefully no later than the mid-April. There's still a chance of frost, but we will put the tarps over them if it gets very cold at night. It is a beautiful day out there today. We are going to be in the mid to upper 60s again. Pretty amazing from last Wednesday, a week from today actually. Our evening temps were -14, -15 with wind chill. I think we got down to like -25. And then today we're in the mid 60s, and it has been like that for the past few days. So all the snow is finally gone, but the ground is very, very soft and mushy. But compared to what it was yesterday, most of you can walk on the ground now without sinking three inches in, which is good. It's nice to smell the tomato plants again. Smell nice gardening stuff instead of being in the house. Being in the house all day it's not my thing. Maybe that's why I don't like cold weather, because I don't like being in the house. Like I always say, give me a 100-degree day any day. I'll be happy. I don't really complain about the heat that much. Some of these are. There we go. So this is going to take me probably all day. Well, like I said, until I run out of dirt. Because I've got 6 trays of those, I believe, to do. And that's for the first half of the big tunnel. The other half just got seeded, I don't know, about 10 days ago. I mean, they're already emerging, but they're still pretty small, so they don't need to be transplanted they might not even have to get transplanted by the time mid-April comes along. They might just go from a tray like that into the ground, because they'll be smaller. Okay, so I got my first tray done. I watered them, and then I had to put more dirt into them, because as the water hits them, the dirt, the very loose, soft dirt will settle down, and then you have a third of the well empty again. So you have to put more dirt in it, and I'm sure as I water these again, it'll settle down some more. But anyhow, I have that one done. I still got about a third of the tray over there that needs to go into another tray. So let me get onto that. Well, I finished repotting all the red dews, and I ended up with one tray there, another tray here, and just 2 shy of a third tray. So each tray holds 32, so that's 94 total of the red dews. And hopefully this afternoon I can get to I believe these are BHNs. BHNs, yeah, I got 1, 2 trays of the BHNs that are ready to be transplanted. And I might, depending on how much time I have left, I might get to some of the cabbage and that kind of stuff. Originally I was not going to do them, but they are getting root bound, and they're still not going to go in the ground for another 2 weeks, so I guess I'll have to do them also. Well, today I think I have enough dirt to finish off the cauliflower and transplanting them. I did the red juice and the BHN tomatoes yesterday, which I put back in the house at night because it still got into the high 30s during the night. And I'm going to bring them out now, and they look very nice. They all seem to have done well with the transplant. None of them are wilty or anything like that. So this is only half of them. They look good.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I see you got a couple little more spots there.
Yeah, but...
And you redid these over here, right? You replanted some of them.
The cauliflower.
The cauliflower. Got them.
I still got those to do, and I might have enough dirt to finish them off.
So you're basically putting them in the old tomato plugs.
Correct.
Where they were.
Right.
Yeah. And they're starting to... And I think they needed it. They needed a little... They were looking...
A little yellowish.
You know, they do. It's just time.
Give them a little bit more room to grow till we put them in the ground.
Yeah, very, very nice. No, the place is looking good. How's our spinach?
It's coming up.
It is coming up. Especially now that it's getting warmer.
Even the second batch is coming up.
Yeah, they're much better. This kind of went through that frost, but...
Right, but they're also...
Yeah.
There's more coming up here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Looking good.
Hopefully we'll have, like I said, market starts in about 5 weeks. So by then I hope to have some spinach. The lettuce doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. But, oh, well, there's one. I see one.
Got a lettuce?
There's another one.
Yep. Is that the loose lettuce?
This is a loose lettuce.
Okay.
And then I did plant some radishes in here, and they normally germinate pretty quickly, so.
You don't have anything right here?
No, because I had the ladder there. I'm going to put more radishes in there.
Okay, yep.
I don't see them up yet.
Yeah, it's just time. Let me see. Let's see what temp it is in here.
Should be nice.
We are at... It got to a low of 30 in here. Yeah, and the high, of course, you know, actually it ain't too far from it. We're right back up. We're a high of 92
right now,
and we're near 90 in here right now. I know for you, it's
comfortable.
It's comfortable, but in here I'll let you see it. But yeah, we got down to 30. But yeah, you can see we're right at 90 degrees in here right now. Of course,
I'll open it up a little bit.
And like I said, if you've never seen a high-low thermometer, it's got a minimum, it's got a maximum. So to see where the low is, everything kind of goes in reverse. The high, you know, just kind of imagine these two being on equilibrium like a seesaw. And then I'm going to push this down, and it will reset these little, I don't know, mercury tabs or whatever the case is. It'll reset itself, and it's very nice. So right now,
we're almost at 90.
The low is 92 right now, because that's 90 degrees, whatever it is.
And the other thing is this thermometer also gives you Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So if you, for those of you that
the
are,
two inside ones are Fahrenheit and the two outside ones are Celsius.
Like right now, if you're going to go off Celsius, then we're running right around 34 Celsius, I guess, right now. This is where we're at.
All right.
So there you go. Yep.
Let's open the tunnels a little bit. So the other day I took out 4 of the woven fabric rolls from the big high tunnel, and I put them out here so that they can dry in the sun and hopefully kill, you know, anything that may have been there from last season. The sun is very good at doing that. And I had them staked down, but it got pretty windy, and I rolled 2 of them up yesterday, and these actually I found today in the asparagus patch. So I gotta get them rolled up, and then I gotta get back in there and take the other 4 out that are still in there. Here, what are you up to today?
Well, I seeded this with some fescue. We got a summer grass here, and a couple of years ago, we planted our very first BHN 589 tomatoes out here. Well, now we built the other house, and so we lost, you know, you can see we have it's going to look pretty dead. We do have visitors coming. We're gonna, with all the strawberries out here that we're going to be growing this year, at least some, then I thought, well, I ought to fix this up a little bit. So we're just, in the springtime, you get a freeze thaw, and that'll help suck. I just did an overcast over the top, and then hopefully with the freeze and thawing, the fescue seed will just go ahead and sink itself in. This is just to kind of add a little bit of moisture, hold the moisture in so the seeds don't dry out quite as fast. It'd have been better if I would have probably drilled it, if I had a drill type of a deal, but this is what it is. And we have just a tremendous amount going on. So one of the thoughts that we're at right now is strawberries. So I'm talking with Mike Rogie with Mill Creek Farm, my sister-in-law, or my sister and brother-in-law. And so now we're getting about time where you're thinking about, well, what's the next step for strawberries? You got to deal with a 50-degree average temperature, and then you're going to want to think about taking the covers off. Now, that'll slow it down, because underneath of those frost covers, we're running about 80 degrees on a 60-degree day, in that ballpark. So we got to worry about them plants wanting to take off and start growing and start putting out fruit too soon. We don't want that. So that's something Delia and I got to worry about. We have plastic we still have to get off of our fields, don't we, Delia? We still have that to do. I got some.
We got 1 row done last.
We got 1 row. And but we're moving forward. It's just a lot going on. Hey, go look over there and see if you got sunshine on your
up on the
on the solar panel where we cut the tree down.
Oh gosh, is he over there now?
See if the sun ain't hitting it right this time.
Oh, sunshine. I thought you meant Sunshine the cat.
No, not Sunshine the cat. Sunshine.
I'm sure it's doing much better.
Yeah.
So what he's talking about is we had solar panels put in about 1.5 years ago. And during the winter, we still have to pay electricity because the sun sits lower in the sky. And we had this enormous tree sitting to the right of the panels, and so it will block a lot of the sun hitting the panels during the winter time. During the summertime, the sun is much higher in the sky, and so it would cover it a little bit, but not much. So I've been talking to him to please cut that tree down, please cut the tree down, and he finally cut it down yesterday. So I'm very curious as to see tonight, because today is the first day that the panels will be totally exposed to the sun the entire day, except in late afternoon where you get some shading from the building here, but that's very late in the afternoon, so majority of the day it will be in pure sunshine. So today at night I'm going to look, to see how much solar energy we produce today now that the tree is cut down. And because it used to be like the whole 2 rows on the right hand side will be covered by about this time already. It will be covering a lot of it. So that will be very interesting. Hopefully next winter we won't have to pay any extra energy because the panels have not produced enough.